respected judges, beloved parents, supportive teachers, distinguished guests, and fellow contestants. Good morning! I'm ZYWALLENI, a grade 9 student representing MANADO Independent School. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I feel greatly honored with this chance to talk in front of all of you today. Before I start, I'd like to share one of my favorite quotes that we will use to ponder today. Greta, environmental activist, once said, "And why should I be studying for a future that soon will be no more, when nobody is doing anything whatsoever to save that future?" An awakening question, but not everyone talks about it. Now, I want everyone to remember the trend, hashtag 10-year challenge. Imagine yourselves 10 years ago. Certainly, everyone here must have looked different. This time, I want you to imagine a plastic bottle. In 10 years' time, it should also change, right? But no, even in 10 years, 100 years, or more, it would still look the same. Allow me to use this opportunity to talk about our environmental condition. Think again about our friend, the plastic bottle. Plastic takes ages to decompose. Only after generations and generations will it finally decompose. The typical plastic bottle could take a 150-year decomposition. In the worst-case scenario, plastic materials could take 500 years to decompose. There are at least 150 million tons of pollution just in Earth's oceans and waters. And most of that is plastic. The Pacific Garbage Patch, a large area in the ocean where trash gathers, according to National Geographic's report, has grown to about 3 times the size of France, or about 2/3 of Indonesia's size. That's massive. However, the waters aren't the only thing we're damaging. Right now, someone's polluting the air, someone's polluting the soil. We are damaging our homeland. What can we do now? How can we, as the future generation, put an end to this issue? Just simple actions. We could already help, starting with the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. We can reduce waste in order to produce less rubbish. Currently, the zero-waste lifestyle has been gaining more and more popularity. With this lifestyle, people aim to reduce the amount of rubbish going around. And by taking upon the decision to change, they have greatly reduced the amount of trash they contribute. Second, we should use the stuff we once used, most especially when they are still in condition to be used. Let's say when we go to lunch and we brought some packed food from home. Instead of using a single-use styrofoam container, why not use a washable container? This way, we could also save some money, right? Last but not the least, recycling. It is simply using something again, differently to how it was used before, with little to no alterations. Compost is a part of recycling, as it's changing organic material into bio-friendly fertilizer. Recycling isn't only for the government to do, we too can do it. Have any of you seen those life hack videos all over social media right now? That's a part of recycling as well. This task of cleaning up our mess seems difficult, and I admit it may be. But let us also remember that many life solutions can come from simple things. In this case, applying the 3 R's can greatly contribute not only to making our country free from pollution, but also in making Indonesia greater and better. Knowing the fact that natural resources can greatly affect the country's economical growth, we have to take into account to keep on preserving our nature and our environment. Preserving the environment is not only for adults, but for everyone, especially us as the future generation. Let's not wait for superheroes to come and save our country, for it's ours. Let us be responsible citizens in making Indonesia cleaner and greater. In conclusion, I challenge everyone in this room, the adults, the youths, especially the future generation, to ameliorate Indonesia's condition. A challenge to advance our Indonesia to have clean and improved environment.